What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to try something a little bit new. By the way, it's your boy Party Pink. Just kidding, it's Fatty. We're going to do something new today. We're going to go over and just look at one of my favorite sheriffs in the entirety of the world. Definitely one of the best sheriffs in Florida, for sure, without a doubt, no questions asked. Mr. Grady Judd here. We're just going to go through and watch some of his little clips that he has on his YouTube channel. He's cool enough that he has a YouTube channel, just like this guy right here that you're talking to, listening to, whatever. He'll routinely do like morning briefings. I'm going to take this all the way back to January and just kind of make this into a series, I think. So we'll go through the January ones and then we'll go through February, and the other months.
Hello, everyone. It's time for morning briefing. I've got my favorite coffee. I hope you have your favorite coffee. And mine is in the BHI cup. That's right. Commercial, Industrial Construction, and Property Maintenance. Now, here's pretty cool picture as well. Look at that. All of their cups with sheriff on the shelf, keeping an eye on everyone so they're safe and sound. Have a drink of coffee. And after all, you can't have a great day if you're not watching morning briefings with your coffee and me. All right, so here's the deal. You ever heard of a one-man crime wave? Yep, that's what this guy represents, Justin Brandon. He's only 23. He was slinking around a place and they started to run him off, and they did. Oh, but he stole a utility vehicle, a side-by-side as we call. That's right. So he steals that and he takes off in it, and he crashes it and wrecks it. Then he steals a Jeep, and he crashes it, wrecks it, and tears it up to the tune of about $4 grand. Our deputies and detectives, which are the very best, catch him on like his third burglary. Did I tell you he also had some meth? Of course, you got to have meth in order to do a lot of damage and a lot of crime in short order. Well, we caught him and we put him in jail. But keep an eye on this guy. He even tattoos on his face, alone. Well, he's not alone anymore. He's in the county jail with a lot of company.
We call that Grady Judd's bed and breakfast. He's always got a vacancy.
Have a good day. Hello, everyone. It's time for morning briefing. I hope you have your favorite cup of coffee. I have mine. This is Hounds Downtown, a local business in Bartow. And guess what? When you buy their coffee, they donate a portion of it to the local rescues. I think it's pretty cool all the way around. So now that we've done some good stuff by advertising for our local business, and we hope you do business with Hounds Downtown. That's good. Let's talk about somebody who didn't do so good. This is Omar Sierra. He's 18. He's from Frostproof. Now, he was breaking into a house, actually on the outside perimeter, when a man woke up hearing the noise, looked out the window and said something. He grabbed a handful of sand and threw it at the victim.
Pocket sand.
Yep, that's right. Hit him in the face and the eyes, and then he took off on his mini bike. While our deputies and detectives, which are the very best, started investigating, they found out he had broken into a vehicle and stolen a handgun. And he'd also committed another burglary. Well, he told his mother that the gun was in his bedroom. Mom, being righteous, notified the sheriff's office that, hey, there's a stolen gun in my son's bedroom, and we recovered that. Couple of issues here. If you're going to have your gun in the car, take it out at night. Certainly, if not, lock it up and lock the vehicle up.
Couldn't agree more.
He just opened the door, stole the gun, and now he's in jail. That's right, where he should be. You can't break into stuff and not go to jail in Polk County. He's only 18, but he picked up 3 felony burglaries plus a grand theft, which is another felony, plus an assault during one of the burglaries. That's not a good way to start life. No. Have a good day. Hello, everyone.
Somebody needs to talk to the boy who left his car unlocked with a fucking firearm in it too, though. That's a little ridiculous.
Hello, everyone. I want to talk about a local business in Lakeland, a really cool local business. What will they think of next? Race Paws
Lakeland, home of
Mobile
Publix.
Dog Gym. That's right. They come to your house with a mobile dog gym so he can run on a treadmill,
Yeah,
or
mobile
she,
dog gyms
your
are
dog.
awesome.
It's so that they can exercise. It's so that they can kind of take some energy away so maybe they won't be destructive in your house. Well, they even made me
If
a
anybody
cup, Sheriff
watching has a
Grady Judd.
husky, y'all know exactly
I
why
just
they're
wonder,
so
though,
awesome.
if they know that I'm not going to get on the dog gym, whatever this deal is, because I want to keep my energy. If you've not checked it out, call them to the house. They can help you with your canine and all of his stress in life. Look at here. Mental stimulation builds muscle, curbs destructive behavior, safer than a dog park, great option for hot Florida weather, perfect for pups that are reactive. What do you think they'll come up with next? Have a drink of coffee. It's time for morning briefing. That is just too cool. Okay, so here's the deal. Joshua Morgan's 29 years of age. He broke into a storage shed and took a generator. Then he broke in the storage shed on another day and took a toolbox and some tools. Well, the detectives found him, and he told them that he knew more about the law than they did, that there was no criminal intent, that the tools had been abandoned, that the generator had been abandoned, and he had the right to take those tools.
But they were all by themselves.
Detectives weren't impressed at all. They maintain they know a little bit more about the law than Joshua does. He's 29 years old, but he's 29 going on stupid. Now he's in jail with intent to commit a burglary. Have a good day. Hello, everyone.
Well, welcome to the bed and breakfast, buddy.
Hello, everyone. It's time for morning briefing. Hope you have your favorite coffee. I've got mine, and we're going to talk about pilot. That's right, not aircraft pilots, but you know, the big gas stations, as we used to call them, named Pilot. There's one on Highway 60 in Bartow. That's where this cup came from. So have a drink and listen to the craziness we got to talk about today. That's pretty good. All right, let me introduce you to Timothy Davis. He's 40 years of age. Our deputies tried to stop him and talk to him while he's riding a bicycle. He told the deputy, "I'm not stopping," and promptly hit the deputy in the chest. Well, they finally got him off of his bicycle and he took off running. The deputy tried to tase him and he fought. And not only did he fight, but you know, the deputies call him for backup. He fights a lot. He jumps over a fence. They fight some more. He grabs the taser away from the deputy. It's really an ugly fight. So at the end of the day, he gives an uppercut to the deputy. We don't appreciate that. We're not much into boxing. We finally wrestle him down and get him arrested. So what started as an encounter that could have been over in 15 minutes ended up with felony battery charges against the deputies, resisting with violence, resisting without violence, attempted escape, a whole litany of criminal charges. Hey, here's a thought for you. If a deputy wants to talk to you, just talk to him, even if all you say is, you know, "I'm here and I'm not going to talk to you, but I'm here. Do what you got to do so I can be on my way." He would have been on his way without handcuffs or an arrest. Oh, did I tell you he's a previous felon? Yeah, it's not his first time for felony battery or grand theft.
That's how you
Have
get
a good
shot
day.
in Florida, bro.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's time for morning briefing, and I hope you have your favorite coffee. My favorite coffee today is in Gray's Craze. That's right, charcuterie boards and boxes. Gouda Grady. Man alive, you ought to visit. They're in Lakeland. They do a great job. I've done this job my entire adult life, and occasionally you run across something that you go, come on, man. That really didn't happen. But it did. I mean, he even admitted it. And here's what
Man, looking at
happened.
the titles
He
not
said,
making me
well,
excited.
I had just some sexual frustration. It was really stupid. It was a dumb thing to do. Donald Calloway, who's 53 from Lake Wells, admitted that because he was trying to do the wow thing with a horse, a mare. The mare was 28 years old. She said, nay.
Great.
No, sir, I don't like it.
We tried to interview the horse. She said, in my 28 years of being a horse, no one's ever done anything like that to me before, and I hope it never happens again. That's right. He tried to engage in inappropriate conduct with a horse, which is clearly against the law.
Clearly.
Does Donald not know that a horse will bite you?
Kick you?
The only thing I can figure, he's got a hitch in his giddy up. Well, right now, he's out to pasture in the county jail.
Gross.
Have a good day. Hello, everyone. It's
God, I
time for...
love this man.
Hello, everyone. A Cutaway Lawn Care serves Lake Alfred, Auburndale, Winter Haven area. Local folks doing a good job. Go visit with them after you drink your morning coffee and hear your morning briefing. Okay, this is one of those unfortunate things when testosterone gets in the way of good sense. So there's a hit and run. And our suspect is the one who is alleged to be the victim of the hit and run. Bottom line, deputy arrives, and there's our two vehicles with two guys involved. Deputy sees a slight paint transfer, no real damage, so he's writing up the report. And Justin starts arguing with the guy he said hit him and tried to run. So one thing led to another. While the deputy's there in his patrol car getting the paperwork together, Justin pulls a gun out and points it at
Why?
the other driver. Did you hear what I said? You can't make this up. So at that point, our deputy gets out and points his gun at Justin, who wisely puts his gun down, and he ends up getting arrested. There would have been no arrest.
Bro, that was a
There would have been
civilian.
a report, maybe
My
some
God.
traffic tickets, maybe just an exchange of information because
Seriously.
it was slight damage. But he and the other fella decided they'd argue a while, and he'd point a gun a while. Now he went to jail a while. Don't point guns at people. It's a bad idea. Take care. Hello, everyone.